The self-improvement movement has had a significant impact on society, and a lot of it has been positive. However, there's a flaw in this movement, a missing key that is misleading people into a life of discontentment and unhappiness. A lot of the influencers in the self-improvement space usually have the same message: get fit, make money, look good. Fitness is something that is impossible to disagree with. Of course, everybody should strive to be fit and healthy. However, there's a shallowness in the last two sections that is rarely being discussed, if at all. Unless you're completely off the grid or a Buddhist monk trying to reach nirvana, making money is a goal that most people have. Many people believe money is the solution to all of their problems. And while it can surely alleviate the stresses of daily life, it is not the answer to true happiness. Now, since most people never achieve life-changing amounts of money, they never get to a point of understanding this. Take a watch of this clip from Jim Carrey, one of the most successful actors of all time, and see what he has to say about this topic.
Because ultimately, we're not the avatars we create. We are not the pictures on the film stock. We are the light that shines through. All else is just smoke and mirrors, distracting, but not truly compelling. I've often said that I wished people could realize all their dreams and wealth and fame, and so that they could see that it's not where you're going to find your sense of completion. This is the voice of the ego. And if you listen to it, there will always be someone who's doing better than you. No matter what you gain, ego will not let you rest. It will tell you that you cannot stop until you've left an indelible mark on the earth, until you've achieved immortality. How tricky is this ego that it would tempt us with the promise of something we already possess?
Think about it. If you had unlimited money, sure, you will be able to travel the world, buy a fancy car, and do whatever you are always dreamed of. Then what? What happens when the novelty of all of those things has worn off? You've traveled everywhere, you've brought your 10th Lambo, and now you want your 4th private jet. You eventually get to a point where all of it is meaningless. You're buying material goods thinking they will give you happiness when in reality, they're just a temporary distraction, a toy to play with. This is the big irony with people like Andrew Tate and his messaging. His character portrays a typical alpha male who lives a life of luxury. His message is inspiring people to break out of the matrix, yet he's in a matrix himself, endlessly buying material things like a mindless consumer, thinking they are the source of happiness, and misleading people to make money so they can do the same. This isn't an attack on Andrew Tate, just an observation. A lot of what he does is very admirable, like giving to charity, to feed children across the world. Nobody is perfect, but we can aspire to be the best we can and have the most positive impact on the world. Now, with this consumerism topic out of the way, we should ask, why should we achieve financial freedom? There's a few answers for that. Number 1. Achieve physical freedom and escape the rat race. Being in a position where you don't have to dedicate the majority of your time to earning a monthly payslip for survival allows you to truly embrace the beauty of life. It opens you up to new experiences and allows you to follow your passions and enjoy hobbies without any restraints. There are multiple matrices, and this is the physical matrix. We will be breaking down the elements of the matrix in a future video, so be sure to subscribe. Number 2. Give back to those who supported you. Whether this is your family or friends, giving back to those who were there for us during the harder times is something very special and rewarding as you return the favor. Just imagine for a second how that would feel and how it would make them feel. Keeping this thought in mind can be a good motivational practice for achieving your goals. Number 3. Make the world a better place. When you have financial freedom, you are in a much better position to have a positive impact on the world and the people around you. It is important to not fall into a selfish mindset with your newfound wealth, but also to be wary of anybody trying to take advantage. Use your discernment to see who you can help. You could donate to help feed children or the homeless, help give animals a better life, or use your location freedom to get involved with communities that are struggling. The second point that is flawed in the self-improvement message is appearance. When it comes to your appearance, regular exercise and a healthy diet will naturally make you better over time, but it's important to not overly focus on any flaws you may have. Nobody is perfect. In modern society, there's an element of self-obsession in social media to achieve perfection in the way you look. But this here is another trap that will lead to unhappiness and insecurities. Why would you want to put yourself through that mental torture just to appear perfect to others? Of course, it is important to look after yourself, stay healthy and hygienic, but obsessing over your appearance is going to feed the ego and destroy the natural confidence you want to build. Confidence comes when you are secure in your body and love yourself for who you are, not who society wants you to be. Authenticity is the key to unlocking the path to happiness and contentment in your life. Be yourself regardless of what others think. When you go down this path, naturally you may lose people you once thought were friends, but this is when you break out of the social illusion. If those people you considered friends leave when you're your authentic self, were they really the right friends in the first place? This is when you see the truth. Now you can find like-minded individuals who are on the same path as you. This has been the Blueprint to Freedom. Thank you for watching.